Hawaiian trade winds, sky of endless blue, moonlight on the ocean, good food, good wine, and you.
Great chefs, Hawaiian style. Great chefs, Hawaiian style.
Aloha, and welcome to Great Chefs of Hawaii. Come join us for a taste of paradise as the island's finest chefs explore Pacific Rim cuisine. This time from Lanai, Edwin Goto. From Oahu, George Marothalasides. And from Maui, Bev Gannon.
Bev Gannon, with husband Joe, owns and operates the Haliimaile General Store. She hails from Texas, which is perhaps reflected in the huge portions of her straight-ahead cooking that's put the General Store on the map. Her love for and knowledge of Hawaiian product shows in a Lilikoi Custard tart.
Okay, we're going to make the crust, the macadamia nut crust, for the Lilikoi pie. And we're going to use the faithful Cuisinart and add our mac nuts.
The nuts are toasted.
And sugar. And then what you want to do is you want to finely chop the nuts, which means you have to pulse with the Cuisinart. Use a pulsing motion. Another thing to always remember is to make sure your blade is sharp, because they don't stay sharp forever. Now we're going to add some flour and some egg white to hold the nuts and sugar together. This is a really simple crust that's very tasty. I'm going to add the egg white. Really just mix it until you notice that it's sticking together. And then you're just going to take it out into the tart shell. And your hands are going to mold the nuts into the shell. Make sure you get a light toast on the nuts, because it really brings the flavor of the macadamia nuts out. There's no other way to do this but like this. It just takes a little time. Try to make sure you press it out evenly. Kids would probably love to do this if you have little kids at home that like to cook. Just want to press it all the way up. This pie is definitely a taste of Hawaii, with the Lilikoi and the macadamia nuts. Okay. Now what we want to do with this is stick it in the oven and partially bake it for about 15 or 20 minutes, and we'll stick it in while we make the filling.
It goes into a preheated 375-degree oven.
a very simple filling. You're going to take sugar, and mix it with eggs till it's just combined. You could do this in your KitchenAid if you wanted. Just want to make sure the eggs and the sugar are mixed together. And we're going to add some lemon peel. We're going to add the puree.
This is a puree of passion fruit.
Cream.
Chef Gannon has added heavy cream.
And as soon as the tart shell is baked for about 15 minutes, and we'll fill it and continue baking. Just pour the filling in to just the top of the crust.
Bake 25 to 30 minutes until puffed and golden.
Okay, and you see how the crust holds together really well. And it's a fairly rich pie, so rather than top it with anything, we'll put some mango and raspberry sauce with it and just put a little whipped cream. With it. There you go.
Great chefs, Hawaiian style. Great chefs, Hawaiian style.
Ooh.